Alright, looks good. Oh no, so she's dead. You told me. Oh no, spoilers.
Called it.
No one cares.
It's just a fish.
You know how many of them die a day? You know how many Long John Silver's stories been?
Mm,
Alright, save it for the show, right? On the internet where we talk about what we want to talk about. This is episode 58, and my name is Matt.
my name's Phil, known as AirF1 for you too. Thanks for being here tonight.
As always, thank you anyone and everyone for listening. You can follow us on SoundCloud, like, share, favorite, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Yeah, yeah. And we're back with another edition of We Are Tries, the number, whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah. And we're back with, goddamn, what is it? Stroke Talk? Stroke Talk.
Saga something.
Yeah. Suturuk Brewing Company's Neapolitan Milk Stout. 6% alcohol by volume. Which Neapolitan means, it even shows the three
Three
little
different
layers.
flavors.
It's supposed to be, a Neapolitan bar. For those of that don't know, is strawberry ice cream, chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, and apparently this beer is going to taste like that. Let's find out. All right, Phil. Got the Punisher here. Praise to the Macho Man. Ooh yeah.
Ooh yeah!
Punch this beer.
Amazing choice. Went with the three flavors.
Try to put a little more boom in your voice. Because remember, it's kind of echoey in here now that everything's not on the floor.
Amazing choice. Three different flavors.
Um, well, like I said, I'm not a big fit. Beer sucks. It gets me drunk. That's why I drink it. So I figured if we're gonna try craft beers, why not try these weird ones? But I like Neapolitan ice cream. As always, folks, give her a little sniff. Does kind of smells like ice cream, right?
Does.
All right. So
I
we
mean,
are.
kind of not sure what that smells like.
I don't know. It's weird. It kind of smells like It kind of smells like ice cream, but not really. You can definitely kind of smell the strawberry chocolate kind of Neapolitan ice cream smell to it. All right, let's give this a shot, Phil. So we are a podcast.
We are a podcast.
Oh yeah!
Ooh yeah!
Wow,
Hmm.
that is unique.
Hmm.
It's almost like milkshake beer, right? It's not
It tastes kind of like a. Still trying to figure out what I'm tasting. It kind of tastes like a.
milkshake beer. That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
well, like a Wendy's Frosty type beer.
Yeah, like someone fucking was a dick and poured beer into your fucking milkshake.
Yeah, like if you went and got a dollar Frosty or something like that.
Oh, milkshake, dude. Yeah, either or. It's not. I don't know. You still get that bitter beer taste, but there is a milky creaminess to this.
I am getting more of a milky chocolate taste now. I can taste it now.
Yeah, like I said, it's like a milkshake beer. Like I don't know. Like I said, you get this sweet creamy taste, but then you still get the bitter taste of beer, though. Unfortunately.
I do get a little creamy taste of strawberry rolling off the end of the tongue, though. I kind of like that. It rolls off the end of the tongue with the strawberry that's in it.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of scared about this because, like I said, I don't know why we keep doing it. Considering Oh, and I forgot that glass of water. Luckily, this week I didn't need it.
There is a little bit of vanilla taste too.
Yeah, like I said, it actually does. You still get a little bit of a bitter beer taste, but it does taste like a Neapolitan beer.
Actually, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Holy crap, Phil, I found one I like. But unfortunately, though, at the price of $260 with deposit, kind of pricey.
A little pricey.
Yeah. But I don't know if that's kind of your thing. You want to give it like I said, just do this just to try stuff, experiences, life experiences. Yeah, yeah,
If you're not used to it, it might confuse your mouth though.
yeah. But yeah, this was neat. I definitely say it's worth a try at least once in your life. I guess this is one of the points why I don't regret doing this, though, because this is actually kind of interesting. It doesn't taste that bad, and I don't know. Although the price, though, man, I don't think I'd buy it again. you know, but it's definitely a unique try at least once, right?
Yeah, those have a high price, but I think I would buy this again just because the flavors are evenly mixed together, and you taste one, and then you taste the other, then you taste the other one last, basically.
Well, we've done gimmick beers like this before. Remember I said, "Why does this beer smell like raspberry, but it doesn't taste like raspberry?" I can't remember what the hell it was.
I remember.
But there's so many times where you buy these beers that are supposed to be flavored. They have the scent of what it's supposed to smell like, but it doesn't taste like it. This has the opposite effect. This actually does taste like beery. If you made, it tastes like Neapolitan beer. I guess that's the best way to say it. It really does taste like a Neapolitan ice cream in a beer.
It does. It's just the chocolate.
Yeah,
I was wondering what flavor would weigh it down the most, and it's obviously the chocolate. That's what I was tasting. That's why I wasn't sure at
yeah.
first.
Well, the chocolate probably blends in with the bitterness of the beer, but you still get like a creamy vanilla taste and a little bit of a strawberry taste in it too. This is actually, like I said, if it wasn't so much, I'd probably buy this. If I was trying to impress a girl, this is what I'd buy for like Valentine's Day or something, right? This is like some Valentine's Day like 12-pack shit, right?
It would be good for a special treat.
Right? Like you're trying to impress your girl and you made like your fucking Valentine's dinner, everything's all hearty and rosy, and you're like, here's beer that tastes kind of like ice cream a little bit. Hey, I don't know. I actually do like this. I don't know. Maybe if I was going to spoil myself, I might actually try this again. But I give this a total try. Just the price, man.
It is high.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
Yeah. So I guess we done with that then. Michael Flanagan.
Lots of ice cream. Just
It kind of does make you want ice cream, don't it? Gotta speak up. Boom, boom. You gotta be at this kind of level.
yeah, it was. I think I was tasting corn syrup. That's what I was tasting. That's why I wasn't sure at first. Huh, what am I tasting? I think it might have been a little bit of corn syrup, just a little bit.
Little high fructose corn syrup and everything.
It is.
That shit will kill you. Look it up.
Might have been regular corn syrup.
Alright, Phil. Normally don't do movie reviews that much on this show, but it's a slow ass week. Had a little bit of time off.
No news.
Nothing. Suicide Squad's about to come out, so they're not putting out any leaked photos and shit anymore. So when that movie comes out, what are we gonna do? Oh, whoa, God, I never thought of this. But we decided to watch a movie, do a review today. Maybe not the first episode of Phil's B movie rental chat.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe it is. Who knows? Mainly if we can't think of something to watch, we're just gonna pull out a random B. So if we're gonna do it, next one's Dolomite or Human Tornado. Rudy Ray Moore, Human Tornado.
It's a human tornado.
if you want that, let us know.
Get booty.
Yeah. If you want us to review the Human Tornado, please let us know in the comment section or by email.
The mysterious man with the 5-foot kick.
So Dolomite is such a powerful kung fu master. He can punch you, have it miss by a foot, but then the shockwave from the force of his punch will knock you out. Shato!
Imahula.
Put a snake on that motherfucker. Alright.
Hypnotizing.
That. Yeah. But, what we're going to do today is, I don't really know if you can call this a B movie. It just came out, this year, actually. And, yeah, it's a pretty good production value, so whatever. But it's, Hush. Written and directed by Michael Flanagan. I have no idea who that is. I cruised through his IMDb right here, real quick. Apparently, he's doing the Ouija board origin movie.
I didn't watch that.
As a kid, I saw the trailer about it. I didn't ever watch the first Ouija board movie or whatever, but
too girly.
Yeah, whatever. And other than that, he's just done like some TV shows and stuff that I've seen here. Nothing really of. I don't want to insult the guy because I actually did really like the movie, but I guess this is like his first thing of notoriety, I guess.
Ah.
Yeah. But the story of Hush is, the premise pretty much is the story of Hush is pretty much there's a young writer who unfortunately through a disease she caught when she was a young girl went deaf and mute, and she wrote some kind of like novel or something, and now she, just like all great writers. So what do when they have writer's block and they need to write their next hit novel?
They buy a house in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, where there's no one around for fucking miles and they need to get away and write, right?
Or in the boonies.
Yeah, or in the boonies, yeah.
Where you can hear the bullfrogs.
Yeah. But, Kate Siegel plays Maddie, who is, like we said, the writer that's made her first big book, and now she's out in the middle of nowhere trying to write her next great novel. And just so happens to be that there's a serial killer. Just happens to be out in the middle of no fuck where.
Mm-hmm.
And happens to find pretty much the perfect victim, right? A girl that can hear him. Yeah, can't hear him coming. Literally can't hear her coming.
No communication.
Yeah. Yeah, boom, dude.
No communication at all.
Yeah. And it kind of, like, in most horror movies set up like this, you always, and this even kind of falls into a couple. I do like this movie because it kind of plays with like those horror tropes. Like, why didn't they just run out the fucking front door? Well, they show why. He's got a crossbow. He's going to take you out. He's not Jason Voorhees who's just going to pop up from behind a tree. He's just a dude he's just really, really into murder. Murder. Yeah. Yeah. Like, at one point, she even tries to, like, plead with him, like, I haven't seen your face, I don't know who you are, just go away and I won't say nothing. And he kind of makes it a point to be like, okay, no. Tonight, you or me, he pretty much makes it flat out, tonight, you or me, one of us is going to die, that's the only way this ends.
At least you did try, though.
Yeah. And that's the other thing that's interesting, like, I don't know, the guy, like, they never say the serial killer's name, like, he doesn't get a name or nothing. He just,
face.
Yeah, he just likes to stab people. Stabby guy.
Stabby white face.
Yeah, stabby white guy. And they make it pretty honest that like he has no rhyme or reason to do this. He just likes to kill people. And he's fucking with this girl in this house until he eventually, like a wounded animal, fucking tracks her down and kills her. It's pretty dope.
Was.
Yeah. But they also, like I said, they try to play like with tropes and stuff. Like, because the house is out in the middle of nowhere, but you do find out like it's reinforced glass windows and stuff, so you can't just pop a window and crawl in there and like murder the shit out of someone.
It did echo when he hit it.
Yeah.
So it was like, Darn.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, we were both saying this, like, the second she knew there's a guy out there who intends to kill her, why didn't she run to the kitchen and just grab, like, every knife she could get her hands on?
She should have.
Yeah.
Carry more than one knife.
Yeah. And I don't want to say what happens, but she only grabs one knife. She sees something, kind of scares her, and she drops the knife. So, like I said, it plays with stereotypes, but falls into them at the same time. Because Phil, I don't want to spoil what happens in the movie, but at the same time, if I know someone's trying to kill me, and I see them do something horrific, it's not going to make me drop the knife. It's going to make me clutch onto it even harder.
That is true.
You know? And that's the other thing I liked about it, too. Like, this isn't like a fucking Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, body count gore fest. It's pretty gory. It does get graphic in spots, don't get me wrong. But, there's not like a fucking huge body count like fucking Jason Rack up in the movie,
It is true.
Yeah. That's what makes it kind of interesting in my view, because these are literally just. There's nothing supernatural or that much. He's not like. There's nothing supernatural about him like Freddy or Jason. He's not a big hulking like retard tank like Leatherface, He's just a dude who happens to like murdering people. For what? Yeah, for what reason? We don't know, and that makes that even kind of scarier, right? You don't know why he's doing this. He's just doing it because I don't know. Maybe there's some overlatent sexual tensions in some of his murders.
Sexual tension?
Yeah.
Do I smell sexual tension?
And maybe he goes out and commits these murders because of that. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it.
Actually, he did say something like that. But,
yeah, but we want people to watch the movie at the same time. But, yeah, like I said, it's not like this big gore fest like fucking, like I said, they don't even give him a name. They don't even say why he's doing this. They kind of hint at it, but he's not like, I'm doing this because Satan's dogs bark in my brain and tell me to stab people. Nothing like that. He just kind of does it because he's a fucking sicko. Which makes it even the more scary, There's no rhyme or reason to why he's doing this. He's just fucking doing it,
He was.
Yeah.
It's off on it.
Yeah. Which makes it even more kind of scarier than if, like, demon dogs were telling him to do it,
Mm-hmm.
Why are you doing this? It's like, it's Tuesday. Take out the trash on Wednesday, stab a bitch on Tuesday. It's what I do. Yeah, but that's surprisingly how good this is.
It is. Tastes like you're eating a cake.
I know, it's like eating an ice cream cake wrapped in beer. But, like I said, other than that, we can't really talk too much more about the movie other than it's, I guess, like I said, it does get pretty gruesome, but I would say it's more of a suspense thriller, right? Because the tension is really between the killer and the death girl in the house trying to outwit each other and shit,
It does give you that eerie feeling.
Yeah. You definitely feel the sense of loneliness and panic that she's going through, But, yeah, that was Hush. I think you can find it on Netflix or on the internet somewhere. Like we do.
I mean...
Don't worry about it. My lawyers will cover you. You damn right, Mr. Mouse. But with the power of Mr. Mouse and the Macho King behind us, nothing can stop We Are Podcast. Ooh, yeah!
Ooh, yeah!
With the power of the atomic elbow drop and the bank wallet of the mouse. But, I thought it was really enjoyable. I told, like I said, if you get your hands on it, I totally recommend it.
I was surprised. I was surprised about the movie. I did get that eerie feeling, though. Kind of back when I was watching like movies a long time ago, but I did get that eerie feeling when
Back before everything
she
was
was
a
in the
jump
house
scare.
and being stalked, and
Yeah, back before everything was a jump scare. Oh my god, look, a chair moved. Ah!
you it did give me that eerie feeling, and I was interested in watching what was going on. So it did interest me. Uh,
Remember our scales, see it, rent it, watch it, pass on.
I'd probably give it a rent. I would rent it to see it
Like I said, if you can get your hands on it,
at least one time.
yeah, it's not bad.
It's actually, I was really surprised. I thought it was going to be. I didn't think it was going to be that good.
Well, that's the problem with. We used to just watch anything we could get our hands on back in the day, horror wise. And that's the problem with horror. For like every shining there is and every exorcism is, there's, fucking. You remember that one we saw with the turkey? Remember there was a guy threw a turkey into some radioactive waste or something and shit? And he was talking about how he was going to pluck everyone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fucked
Mm,
up. Or Night of the Hares, where there's giant rabbits. For every great horror movie there is, there's 1,000 shitty ones. Like every
came
shit,
from somewhere.
yeah, every shitty zombie movie we've ever seen, where the guys are clearly just wearing white face makeup with black eyes. Uh, but I don't know. This actually tried and succeeded. Like I don't want to say it was like terrifying, but you definitely like the movie's not terrifying, but there is definitely the fear of being stalked, like you said, being stalked and hunted throughout the movie. It's definitely very. If that's a personal fear of yours, this will probably make you shit. And at the same time, like I said, one of the reasons why I liked it too is like the guy's just a normal dude. They're not trying to make him like supernatural or like overtly strong or nothing like that. You know, he's a dude. You can stab him just as much as he can stab you.
I agree.
But another one, I don't know if it's great, but another weird horror movie we grew up watching was Basket Case, where they were conjoined twins. One of them was all fucked up tumory with arms and sharp teeth and claws for whatever
It's
reason.
amazing.
Yeah, and the parents were all ashamed of their kid or whatever, so they paid surgeons to do experimental surgery on him to get the fucked up tumor kid off, so their kid could live somewhat of a normal life and they could keep their rich, fancy ways or whatever. But the kid that got his tumor brother removed loves his tumor brother so much he put him in a basket, and then they go on a murder spree that kill all the doctors that separated them.
It was astonishing. They did work together. It was astonishing. They did work together.
Yeah, even though they get mad at each other and tumor brother kills. Oh,
Because he could get women and he couldn't.
and that's how he talks.
His thing, he ain't got no.
No, but Maybe if we make Phil's B movie rental track, Phil, you know they made 2 sequels to that, right?
Ugh. I wish I didn't know that.
We never watched them, but we looked up the trailers online once, and we were like, "Holy shit, they made fucking 3 basket case movies."
Mm,
Um, Pretty much from the trailer of Basket Case 2, you can pretty much tell that they get adopted by a bunch of, like, I don't know, what is it, like the Deformity Club or whatever?
yeah.
People born with birth defects all go to this camp where they can all be normal together. Or something like that, I don't know. And what I can't wait for is the third one, where it looks like Basket Case has babies,
Ugh.
and the redneck sheriff like sees the Basket Case babies, and he's like, "Holy shit!"
Blast.
Yeah, blast it with a shotgun, and then Basket Case goes on a murder spree, get revenge for his children. Revenga!
Would be
Yeah.
all over.
Uh, they don't look good, but I don't know. Might be interesting to watch at least one. Especially while we're drinking a nice Neapolitan milkshake beer.
Would be.
Like, holy fuck! He shot a baby! Holy shit, he shot a... That's kind of fucked up. They're still babies, right? Even if they are deformed, right?
Yes.
Maybe we'll do that for our next Halloween Spooktacular special coming up next year. Or actually, this year, October.
Would be astounding.
Uh,
You and creepy.
Because nothing says Halloween more than baby. Um, Another one we could do that if you've listened to the show more than once, you can obviously tell we love our wrestling from time to time. But remember, what the hell was it, Ready to Rumble?
Oh yes.
We watched the hell out of it. We finally got it on VHS showing our age. And then we're like, I don't need to watch this anymore.
We watched it one time, then never went back to it again. Sooner or later, we excluded it from the pile.
Because we got older and realized it was shite.
Yes. Because we had all the classics, and then we chose to exclude that from the classics. Because the classics were so much better than that.
Let's just watch RoboCop for the 1000th time.
Yep, that was one of them. RoboCop was awesome.
Let's watch Dead Alive again. Mm-hmm. Why is this Ready to Rumble tape still here? Get it out of my sight!
We rented movies back when they were in the cult section. You can't see that now.
Well, we still have a video store close to my house, but they don't have a section. They don't have sections no more. They just do alphabetical.
Mm-hmm. Remember, they used to have a cult section, and now it's like they don't.
Phil, that's because everyone's going to red boxes and fucking Netflix, man.
That's how old school we are, though. We used to have a cult section.
We used to have video stores. Those don't exist no more, Phil.
Right.
Like I said, I'm lucky we still have a video store, but it's not fucking. They don't have a cult section. They just have like fucking. They put everything in alphabetical order. You know, yeah, sure, you can find Night of the Living Dead, but do you think they have the Human Tornado?
Oh.
No. Can I watch it on YouTube for free right now? Probably.
They'd be like, "What's that?"
Who's Rudy Ray Moore?
Yeah.
Why, you son of a...
Yeah. You ask them to look it up, they'd be like, "What's that?"
What's up, Rudy Ray?
Yeah, they'd be like, "What's that? Who's that?"
Huh?
Huh? Yeah.
You have Kentucky Fried Movie. KFC's down the street, sir. Son of a bitch! Let me guess, you got Enter the Dragon, though, right? Yeah.
They don't have that. I'm walking out.
That's one thing that kind of sucks about...
They better have that, or I'm walking out.
That's one thing that sucks about the video stores dying. Is like, you know, how did we find Dead Alive originally? You know, like, this looks interesting. Holy fuck!
Yeah.
You know? Oh shit, Phil start.
It's
How do you?
pat,
Uh,
pat, pat.
I'll say, Phil, how do you think we found Candyman to begin with, too?
True.
But now people just watch Sharknado on
That's
Sci-Fi
true.
Channel. It's like, oh, this is hilarious.
Someone almost got my movie. That's how I knew it was a find. Someone almost rented it before me, and I had to go snatch it.
Where's the Bear Nami?
Yep. I snuck up and snatched it straight up.
Phil,
Nobody saw me, too.
Phil, fuck Sharknado. Bear Nami.
Yep. There were like 5 people around me, and I snatched it without anybody seeing me. I was like Dipset.
Bear Nami.
But Matt, you remember that was back when we had to bring freaking movies to our dad so he'd rent them for us, remember? I had to bring it to him for him to rent it to us, and I was like, ah. But yep, we got it.
Bear.
You snooze, you lose. That's what's up.
I will stab you in the fucking kidney.
My friend was like, no, I got this over here, man. I was like, oh, you snooze, you lose. I was like, oh, I gotta grab it now or I'm not gonna get it. I was like, yank. But you snooze, you lose, right? The person put it back down.
And actually, that's probably where our love of Godzilla comes to, because I remember.
We might not have saw it if I didn't grab it, man. We wouldn't have saw it.
Well, I was about to say that's probably where our love of Godzilla movie comes from too. Because I remember going to the video store back in the day with that notebook we had with all the Godzilla movies we see, so we made sure we didn't rent the same.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, because I don't know how many times we rented Godzilla versus Monster Zero versus Godzilla versus King Ghidorah.
Yeah.
Wait, they're the same fucking movie, son of a bitch.
Or they had scenes cut out of them that made them a movie.
Oh, I can't remember one off the top of my head, but remember we were talking about where they chop and cut blockbusters,
Oh yes.
where someone made like 2 movies, but they chop the crap out of them and make 3 movies out of them.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah,
Oh, it was wild.
yeah, because I can't remember what it was, but we were watching this one movie where it was a sorcerer fighting, Chinese zombie vampires, the ones that jump.
Yep.
And then we were watching another movie where it was a RoboCop ripoff, but he was fighting the same Chinese vampire zombies and the same bad guy at the end of the movie. Right? So they obviously made the same movie twice. But no, this one's different. That guy's a RoboCop. That guy's a wizard. It's different.
Completely different.
Dun 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 dun. And see, Phil, it's got that little in there. It's different.
Yeah.
If it worked for, wait, it didn't work for.
I can't get sued.
Yeah, I can't get through.
But I remember, man, if I did not strike and get Dead or Alive when that person set it down, man, we wouldn't have saw it that night. Because I was like, oh, I hope they put it down. I was like, please put it down, because that was like my last pick. And I was just going back for it when someone picked it up. Luckily, they set it back down, and I had to go get it.
But that's one thing I kind of miss about the Godzilla movies too. Like, remember back in the
We
'60s?
talked about still 5 more times, though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's one thing I miss about the video store too, and one thing I miss about like old movies back in the day. Like now, everything's got to be all grounded and realistic and shit. Remember back in the day when Godzilla was fighting fucking space monkeys and built, like.
I remember Space Monkeys, but I don't remember the episode.
No, I think it's like the Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. Don't space gorillas or something come down and build Mechagodzilla to fight Godzilla? And some chick has to sing to King Caesar for 20 minutes. Remember?
Right.
Caesar!
So wasn't that the one where they had to have the secret passwords to open up the doors on the ship? Remember, they had secret passwords. I think that was the one. Because I remember they had 8 heads.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They had to have secret passwords to open up doors on the place they were at.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Remember, like, Godzilla versus Megalon, like, there's, like, hippies that live at the center of the earth and they don't, like... Because Godzilla's always a fucking metaphor for nuclear testing and shit, right? they don't like nukes going off, so they summon their monster Megalon,
Yeah.
the giant beetle with drill arms, and my boy Jet Jaguar, and Megalon and Jet Jaguar getting beating the shit out of him, or Jet Jaguar and Godzilla beating the shit out of Megalon. Remember with the most epic drop kick ever? But no, remember like the people at the center of the earth, they started singing. It was like, "Hey guys, can we borrow Gigan?" My other favorite
I remember
monster,
that.
yeah, Buzzsaw chest guy. And then, like you said, that's the first time we see Godzilla bleed too.
Yep. Everybody got their big one.
Phil, what song do we got to sing to summon a giant monster already? Hurrah! Hurrah to Gaza! Spread your butt, spread your butt to Godzilla. Yeah, man, like the American one. That was like what? That was pretty much like. So, do you really want to see the American, or do you really want to see the military try to nuke Godzilla? Or do you want to see like the military fight like space apes, like Godzilla's fighting a fucking robot version of himself or something like that, right?
Right.
Go crazy with that shit, right? Like Final Wars
Or classic.
or like Final Wars or Godzilla versus Monster Zero. The aliens show up, they brainwash all the aliens, and Godzilla has to show up and wreck house. Right?
Yep. He is the king of the monsters.
Yeah. Because guess what? Just like in Transformers, no one cares about the human characters in Godzilla. No one cares about the human characters in Transformers.
Godzilla always outsmarts them.
Right. We just want to see dudes in rubber suits beating the crap out of each other.
Yep.
I want to watch a pro wrestling match, but in way more confining outfits, with some vague metaphors for why nuclear war is bad. And so, who keeps saying it's a good idea to mix Godzilla DNA with random DNA? When does that ever work out? Ever.
Never.
So we got Biollante.
Why
Space
splice?
Godzilla. It's because Godzilla's like the giant reptile version of Wolverine. He has a healing factor.
Huh.
I guess they want that healing factor. But I don't know, Phil. Can't wait for that Toho Godzilla, though. It doesn't suck.
Well,
Saying that.
pissed off Godzilla.
That's burnt up zombie pissed off Godzilla.
Just doing moonsault.
That's what King Caesar does. He's the one that does all the flips, Phil.
Oh, why don't you just splash on the entire city? You already destroyed it bit by bit. Fire breath. Just do a moon splash on it.
But then there'd be no movie.
Right? You better fight something cool. What's he fighting?
They haven't even said if he's fighting anything, to be honest with you. As far as we know, it's just fucked up, burnt up Godzilla running around wrecking shit.
Right? Maybe it's Hedorah.
It always goes back to Hedorah with that or Titanosaurus.
I thought it was going to be that last time, and it wasn't. It was some beetle.
It was not the
Some beetle character.
not the
that was
Cloverfield
flying,
monster.
Right? It was something that was flying in the air or whatever it was. Maybe it's Hedorah now.
Like I said, not the Cloverfield monster. Well, they're supposed to do.
Hope it ain't Hedorah. Hedorah sucks.
Well, they're supposed to do an American version that's supposed to be Godzilla
We
vs.
gotta
King.
fight something.
Yeah, well, they're gonna do. We talked about this before. Remember, they're gonna do the American version of Godzilla vs. King Kong, right? CG gorilla versus CG iguana, in a battle to the CG death.
Mm. Yeah, I remember. Saw it.
Well, all I want to know is, are you gonna redo the scene where Godzilla and King Kong are ripping through that fucking building to get at each other, right?
Yeah, that castle thing.
Yeah.
You know,
I could walk around, but
that'd be
fuck.
tight.
Yeah, I could walk around, but fuck that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm coming for you.
Technically, King Kong should always win.
Didn't he win in Godzilla vs. King Kong?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
And it made me mad.
Yeah. Well, Phil, do it
His
like
brain's bigger.
you do it like wrestling promos. Or King Kong won this last one. Godzilla wins this one. Then you
Yeah,
break
so-
it with the Toho flick.
Yep.
Uh,
I beat you, you beat me. Now it's 3.
Phil, we're breaking the tiebreaker at Kaiju Mania, brother.
Giant Monsters Mania, everybody.
Kaiju Mania, where the giantest monsters of the giantest monsters come the best of the best, right, Phil?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa,
It's
whoa.
the third match.
Kaiju Mania. Fucking the Big Show's just there just because.
Which one's doing the spinneroonie?
And Gillis, duh. Got a round show.
Please give us.
And Gillis is like, come on, I was Godzilla's first opponent. I should have more respect. Yeah, you should, so why do you suck so hard? Oh, all I want to know is Godzilla versus Gamera, man. When's it happen? Make it happen, fool.
That's like my Godzilla vs Titanosaurus. Oh,
Oh, well, at least you got yours once.
that's true. Shoot, he was like the biggest one that could match up to him, almost.
But I want the
You know, that came within his size range. He was really tall.
Phil,
So
I
was
want
Godzilla.
Phil, make it a three-way. I want the three-way kaiju death match. Ultraman versus Gamera versus Godzilla to a fight to the death. Tell me shit did not just get real. The DeviantArt.com, Phil. Oh. What was the fucking giant cock or giant praying mantis? Manthala?
No, Gamakara.
Gramacra. Okay,
I like Gamakara.
maybe. It's always you, Phil, isn't it? Why do you do this to me?
I know he's another D-lister.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Just
Gramacra.
give it to me.
Yeah, I'm about to say Gramacra might be at the bottom of the list, but of course you gotta like Gramacra too, right, Phil? Let me guess, Phil. Your top
Well,
five,
it was only in one part.
and the fucking Son of Godzilla too, which was a chop and fuck movie. But Phil, what are your top five favorite Godzilla movies? Gramacra, Titanosaurus, Lords or
Baragon.
Barrack. Oh god,
Baragon.
you really do like all this shit, Phil. At least I like fucking Gigan. He got a buzz on his chest. You guys are more or less just giant dinosaurs.
Yeah, but Godzilla still beat Gigan. As far as I remember, Gigan flew away.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's true. Gigan is like Dipset. Phil,
Figured it wasn't worth dying for. He's kind of like Fish Godzilla.
live to fight another day. That's his.
Right, man? Fish Godzilla.
Live to fight another day is his motto.
He was Fish Godzilla with
Uh,
a saw blade and some strict things. Yeah.
that's why he came back in Final Wars with chainsaw hands because that's one badass.
Yeah. He did kind of remind me of like, oh, that's just Godzilla if he was a fish, right? Fish boy Godzilla. Damn.
Try to speak up. But some people have called him fish. Like some Godzilla fans refer to him as fish stick. You know, because he kind of looks like a giant scaly fish stick.
Yeah, he might be a space fish. I thought he was a space fish.
Well, he looks like the cross between a fish and a chicken with blade hands for whatever reason.
Right. That does make sense. But yeah, he always reminded me of like a giant. I thought he was a giant space type fish. I don't know where he came from.
I can't
Like
remember.
maybe he just ended up in a wrong part of the planet that happened to be in the sea, and then he just grew into a freaking giant space fish. I don't know.
I can't remember, but they kind of make it sound like alien planets make giant monsters like weapons. Because, like I said, they're supposed to be like metaphors for nukes.
Right, because they've always been defending against something.
Right.
Because Gamera, and there was a saw blade guy that was defending the planet. Remember,
Monster Zero.
you know, defenders basically.
Oh.
Gamera was the shit. Fuck them all up.
Cameron's supposed to get a new movie coming out sometime next year. Well, like I said, we're getting close to the end of summer. Suicide Squad's gonna be coming up. We're gonna go see that. Anything you looking forward to?
Mm, just that one movie, but it's not out yet. I forgot the name of it, but it's like what happened if all of those cabin in the woods creatures broke out. I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, I
It's
remember.
supposed to come out this year sometime.
Yeah, we talked about this. Something Cell Block where.
It's like Death Toll or something, Death
Yeah.
House or whatever.
Yeah, I remember. We talked about this once, right?
Death
where,
something.
yeah, it's supposed to be the prison where they have all the monsters locked up, but they all break out, and it's not Freddy Krueger, but it is Freddy Krueger and shit like that.
Yep, that one.
I forgot about that. Fuck, yeah, that sounds. Hopefully.
But plus, I guess Hardcore Harry is supposed to come out sometime about this time too, and I want to see that too.
It already came out, dude. We didn't see it. We gotta wait for DVD, man.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it's been out in theaters for a minute or two. I think we gotta wait for
damn,
DVD.
I want to see that.
No. When I see it at the DVD store, I'll let you know. Or the rental shack. Phil's B-movie rental shack. When I see it there, I'll let you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Phil. To be honest with you, even though I didn't like Batman v Superman, and I'm kind of worried about the Suicide Squad, when I was a little kid just starting to read comics, to be honest with you, I never thought there would be a Suicide Squad. You know? Where the premise is, we got a bunch of fucking death row inmates that are superhumans and world-class assassins with explosives on the back of their heads, carrying out black op missions for the government. Fuck no.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are, we're about to have that apparently. But at the same time, I never thought, though surprisingly, Guardians of the Galaxy is one of my favorite comic book movies of all time. And even as big as a comic book fan as I am, I didn't really even know who the fuck the Guardians of the Galaxy were.
So they were kind of jokes before that.
Well,
A bunch of jokes put together made a real force.
yeah. I mean, that's like the Secret Six. I kind of like that. I like that book, but that's kind of the same premise. Like people that you think are jokes, but when they work together, they become an unstoppable force or something. Like the Guardians of the Galaxy, like you said, everyone thought Rocket Raccoon and Star Lord and Gamora and Drax were all failures and fuck ups and shit. But at the end of the day, they saved the galaxy. They
Barely.
Well, dance off, bro.
It's like they barely saved the galaxy. They still did it.
But Phil, if you barely saved the galaxy, didn't you still save the galaxy at the end of the day?
Yes. Just by the skin of your neck.
Okay, Phil. But if you didn't barely,
But they're used to doing that.
yeah, but Phil, if you didn't barely save the galaxy, you would have destroyed the galaxy. So which one's better? Barely saving the galaxy or not saving the galaxy? Have fun sitting on the toilet thinking about that. And with that being said, this is the end of We Are Podcast, the only podcast on the internet where we talk about what we want to talk about. And this is episode 58. My name is Matt.
My name's Phil. the creator of the Overlord Tank Group. Thanks for listening to the episode tonight.
And as always, thank you anyone and everyone for listening. You can follow us on SoundCloud, like, share, favorite, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Leave a question, comment, or email at podcast@gmail.com, all lowercase. Thank you and good night. Yay.